Good afternoon, everybody. Uneducated Economist here. So the Federal Reserve was out in force today doing damage control. I think I saw like 3 different Fed presidents doing interviews today. And one of them was the Philadelphia Fed, Haker. He was talking about how the unemployment is going to come back down and that people will be able to go back to their jobs again at some point in the future, and that it's just going to take a little bit of time. But he said that there's a lot of jobs, there's a lot of people who are going to go right back to work again, and he used construction as an example of this. He said that there was a lot of projects out there that stopped midstream that people are going to be able to just go right back to once the lockdown or shelter in place or the social distancing thing, whatever you want to call it, is over, that these projects need to be completed and that these people will go right back to work, which is true. There are projects out there that have stopped midstream and that they will need to go back and be finished. But the problem with it is that a lot of these builders out there, they're not like these builders who build like 1,000 homes across the nation. They have like 2, 3, 4 homes that they're building. And it's not so much about the project that you're on, it's about the next project that you haven't started yet. See, these small time guys, they need to constantly be finishing a job and starting a job all the time in order to keep the cash flow going through their company. They have like equipment, they have, payroll, they have, their own house, they have to have a constant flow of cash coming in. So it's not so much about the project that you're on, it's about the next job that you're going to. And then you have like so much unemployment going on right now. Like, what was it? I think I was reading something about we are like a little over 400,000 people away from having wiped out all the job gains since the great financial crisis. I mean, all the jobs that have been made in the last 10 years are wiped out in 1 month. I mean, that's incredible, guys. I mean, that's huge. And all the construction work in the world isn't going to bring all those jobs back. So you have people who are unemployed asking for forbearance. They're, missing out on their payments and they're not shopping for new homes. The construction market is going to be lagging pretty heavily for a while. Now, yes, there are projects that need to be completed, but like I said, it's not so much about the project that you're on, it's about the next job that you're going to. And the Atlanta Fed president, what's his name? Bostic was saying that, they're keeping an eye on these mortgage servicers because they're in a critical state right now as well. And that's why you're starting to see that the idea that you're needing 20% down, you need at least a 700 credit score. This is going to create an issue for the speculation homes out there. These are guys who build homes anticipating that they're going to be able to sell it. And if it sits on the market for too long, those guys are going to be in trouble as well. As far as like, once you build a home, you need that thing to sell very quickly. That's why, home builders build homes on speculation, is because they need a thing, that's how they make their money. So if it sits on the market for too long, those guys aren't going to be building homes as well. And they're generally like a general contractor. So it's like one guy who hires out a bunch of people. So like I said, yes, the projects that are out there that need to be completed will bring people back to work, but it's going to be short-lived if the housing market can't return because people are still unemployed, not making their payments, not shopping for new homes. The construction market is nowhere near going to be you know, the heavy employer that it once was. Anyway, I'll leave links down in the description for this stuff. Uneducated Economist. You guys let me know.